minutes.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud, the tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer... De Bruyne! Oh, the ball's come, he's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
DiMarco really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. There's the delivery. Oh, what a climb!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vietnam claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Vietnam have their second corner now. He's got tall. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Bellingham, looking for options for movement. Lovely feet. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. So what can they make of this? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
I think in Christian Abbiati you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah, well, on the international scene he's always been overshadowed, I suppose, by more illustrious rivals.
Well, he has, but regardless of all of that, can he find the finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Danger averted for now. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Haaland. Bellingham. Oh, that's a clever look. A header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rice. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now that looks a decent ball. Chance to deliver. And out it comes again. Nice looking ball. That has not gone well. Liverpool yet to have an attempt on goal. De Bruyne tries a shot! Corner number 3 coming up. Keeper's dealt with that. Hakimi. And it's De Bruyne. Played into space. Hakimi finds himself offside. Pinches it off him. De Bruyne. Hakimi. Now that is a little undercooked. Looking to play him in. That's an imaginative pass. That has been cut short. Tries to pass it through. Vitinha.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mbappe. Rice. Vietnam look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
De Bruyne wins the duel this time. Now it's Haaland. Nicely weighted ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's DiMarco. And here's Ødegaard. Timber. Timber carries the ball down the right. Looking for the run. Now it's DiMarco. Produces a cross. That's a cute ball. Dink through. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Hakimi. Bellingham. Now Ødegaard. Now it's DiMarco. Bellingham. Tries to play. Big chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Knocks it into space. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
There's the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He can get that clear. DiMarco. Now Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice. De Bruyne. And it's Hakimi. And it's De Bruyne. Rice. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Corner.
Substitution on the field.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Number 18, Robert Lewandowski. Number 17, De Bruyne.
And he's there to clear it.
Number 15,
Vietnam
Demarco.
have the chance to go
Coming
the
on
other way.
field, Number 6, Mbappe. Number 20,
The most accurate
Vinicius
pass.
Junior.
Good ball over the
Number
top.
19, João Calinian.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hernandez, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Oh, played through for the wide man. And it's João Palhinha. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And he's gone backward here. And he's had a hit! He'll want to be quick to recover this. Throw it. João Palhinha. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe is onto this. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Vitinha aimed beyond the defence. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Vieira. And here's Mbappe. Tries to dink it through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 41, Rice. Coming on the field, number 21,
Gravenberg,
Ginkel.
pressing
Number
high and with
38,
purpose, succumbs to the pressure.
Substitution.
And here's Saka. Hakimi. Some good work on the right flank here. He's looking to win it for them. Can he get on the end of this? Plays it in low. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Climbs up big. Oh, taken with style. Finally the breakthrough.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Satisfyingly simple. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. That was travelling. Liverpool are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
João Palhinha. And it's Hakimi. There will be a throw-in. Gravenberg. That pass isn't the best. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Hernandez. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's worked it through. This looks promising.
Vietnam really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Saka. Oh, sweet
Nearly
feet.
3 minutes added time.
Gravenberg.
This is now creating a nervous atmosphere. The fans simply want the ball at the other end.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those...
It's a mighty effort! Blood drawn. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Defending of the desperate variety. Played with finesse. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's DiMarco. That's very neat. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's gone searching crossfield. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Bellingham. Tries a measured ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Ronaldo. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vinicius Junior going full tilt down the left. João Palhinha. Rice. Can he get it through? And that could set him on his way. Hakimi. And it's Van Dijk. No way through. Vieira producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Aims beyond the defence. Chance for a shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Ronaldo. João Palhinha. Hakimi. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Bellingham. Now DiMarco. Liverpool are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Hakimi. Hakimi. He has found the way through. Flings it across. And he gets rid in a hurry. Granit Xhaka. Bellingham. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Vietnam couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's through here. Bellingham, and he's managed to get free. Bellingham! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Vinicius Junior.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's a searching pass. That has not gone well. Eder Militao. He's looking wide. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, what has happened here? And we hit half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And he's cleared it back out. Vinicius Junior. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And the ball's gone astray. Hakimi. More and more pressure on the ball here. Vietnam have it back and can go again. DiMarco. Played into space. Abiati claims comfortably. Hakimi.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
It's a pretty loose pass. João Palhinha. And it's Hakimi. He's in plenty of space here, and he welcomes it in. Bullish header! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Vietnam find a position of real strength now. João Palhinha. Some resolute defending there. Vinicius Junior has been caught there, it's a foul. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Well, he knows he has the ability.
He's gone for goal! And somehow he kept it out.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Bellingham. Now it's Lewandowski. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Granit Xhaka. And that interception was most necessary. Bellingham pinches it off him. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Foot in. Looking for options for movement. It's all a little... Could be danger here! Played into the box. DiMarco. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Ibrahimovic. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's an excellent interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, they can break here. Ronaldo in acres of space out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Hakimi got a long way forward to join the attack. Ibrahimovic. Couldn't squeeze it through. Vieira. That's a good ball out wide. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Mosquera promptly onto that, and that is that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Not the most accurate pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Played back into the centre. In with the challenge. And it's Ibrahimovic. A probing pass. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Well, that pass isn't the best. DiMarco. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Liverpool looking to pass their way through.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's found a way through. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Liverpool have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted.
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion. And the shot! He's delivered all right! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Complete awareness, he understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Liverpool are already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. Hernandez. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And he's forced to go back. Now that looks a decent ball. Rice. He came in hard, very hard. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Hernandez picks it up out wide. Vietnam with the corner, they're first. Big header! Against the crossbar! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Vietnam are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Messi. Showing great feet there. Mohamed shoots! Nicely aimed pass. João Palhinha. Vietnam look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting...
Shot at goal! He has done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's...
Oh, what has happened here? Here comes... He gets big! And they've done it! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. It's a searching pass. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Lewandowski. Van Dijk. Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rice proves just a little bit too strong. Bellingham has created one goal already. Vinicius Junior! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he cuts out the supply. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Pass is just off target. Hakimi.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Jimenez. Hernandez. Vinicius Junior. Hernandez. No way through. He's a sharp little ball here. And Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
I just thought that was good.
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Can he latch on to this? Messi. Cleared without complication. And there's the end of the first half.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution on the field. Number 20.
And
Vinicius
the action
Junior.
is back on the way.
Number 13.
Well, I think in these
Cristiano
circumstances,
Ronaldo.
it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as
Coming on the
possible,
field,
but without
number
leaving yourself
6.
too open.
Mbappe. Number 21.
He's found a way through. He's had a
10.
shot! Goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
DiMarco. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. He's picked his way through. Cross in. João Palhinha. Rice.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bellingham.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Bellingham. Jimenez. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, delightful ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now there's a Mohamed Salah! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Van Dijk. Bellingham. Liverpool have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game-changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And the shot! Rudiger gets it away.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Hernandez. Number 24, Bellingham.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Number
And it's De
15,
Bruyne.
DiMarco.
Great vision.
Number
Well, it's a move of great
17,
promise, but
De
will it
Bruyne.
really prove productive?
Substitution.
Mignon claims it without any fuss. De Bruyne. Rice. Nicely weighted ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's De Bruyne. Knocks it out wide. Oh, nice touch. Aimed beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Hakimi plays it in. That's a decent clearance. DiMarco, crossed in again. Rudiger attempts a clearance.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quality ball. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. DiMarco. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Searching pass he's played there. Hakimi promptly onto that, and that is that. Rice. João Palhinha. And it's Hakimi. Tries to play it through. Good ball, good take. Played out to the right. Turns and he'll shoot here! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Saka. Now it's Rice. Picked out brilliantly. And De Bruyne! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So, time for changes
Hakimi.
on both sides, actually.
Coming on to replace him is number 3, Eder Militao.
Can he get on the end of this?
Substitution in progress.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Threads one in, and he shoots!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Eder Militao cuts out the pass. Looking for the run. Now it's Yildiz. Saka. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that could so easily have gone in. It didn't, and the 90 minutes are up.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department. Substitution on the field. Number 2, Jimenez.
Into extra time we
Coming
go.
on the field is number 7.
Trincao. Played out wide. Tries to pass it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Just eases him off the ball. Trincao. Now that's well seen too. Nicely shaped ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Cleared away. Schlotterbeck is Ibrahimovic! Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now this could be a chance.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Nice interception. Goes for a shot! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Liverpool go into the lead. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's shifting through the gears here. Played towards the front line. Yildiz does really well there. He is strong. Can he get it through? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ibrahimovic is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
That is good alertness.
Hello,
Extra
everybody,
time
and
reaches
now,
half-time.
We would like to ask you all to
Liverpool
kindly stay
come
seated during the
roaring
match.
back in quite
Thank
some
you for your
style.
cooperation.
We've got a very different game now. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we're off for the final time. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Saka in acres of space out wide. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Trincao. And João Palhinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. He can get that clear. Van Dijk. And here's Mbappe. And that was very necessary. And it's Rice. Rice cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And here's Haaland. Now it's DiMarco. Rice. Now, can they get him away? And he's quick to get it clear again. João Palhinha. That's tidy.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Very much into the last knockings. Eder Militao, looking for options for movement, showing good feet. Pinches it off him. And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unit. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Ibrahimovic. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Tries to pass it through.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Ødegaard. Hoisted in. Van Dijk with the clearance. Crossed in again. DiMarco can get it clear. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And here's Messi.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's having a shot!
Ibrahimovic. DiMarco. In by DiMarco. He's there to get rid. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Big header! Hakimi gets it clear. Bellingham. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Lewandowski. He's got plenty of space out wide here. De Bruyne delivers. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Now it's Lewandowski. De Bruyne.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Passes short and sharp. Played towards the other side. Hakimi looking for options for movement.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Spread neatly. Ibrahimovic. Van Dijk with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. That has been knocked clear. Ødegaard, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Hernandez. Now it's Bellingham. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Messi. Ødegaard. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. And this is Lewandowski. He's in a great position here, and he decides to cross it. Ibrahimovic, very much a man of this moment. Hernandez. And it's Ødegaard. He has found the way through. Crossed into the middle. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Well seen. And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And a quick reminder today that
so they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0.
Provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area. Substitution on the field, number 18, Robert Lewandowski.
Here we go again.
Number 20.
So neither side has yet broken through.
Coming on the field, number 10.
Probing pass, brilliantly cut out.
Mbappe.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Ødegaard. Hernandez. And it's Messi. Dimarco. Ibrahimovic. Van Dijk. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi. Van Dijk.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Bellingham. Messi, and this is Messi. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. De Bruyne, Haaland, and he's heaved it away. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's a key interception. Ødegaard. Vietnam finding their passes. Ambitious ball here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Hakimi, and he's been shifted off it. Hakimi made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And that was nowhere near his best. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? It's in! There is the breakthrough! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
22.
Vietnam have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Coming on the field.
Oh, that was vital. Yildiz.
Number 19.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Number 15. DeMarco. Number
And it's
3.
Bellingham. Picked out brilliantly.
Substitution.
Looking for the run. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that's going to be a booking. DeMarco.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's had a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
He's got away. That is lovely. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Mbappe. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Into the last 5 minutes. Gravenberg. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. Vietnam nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Played into space. Gravenberg is flagged offside.
There will be
1 minute to add,
time.
according to the board. Nice looking ball. Ibrahimovic! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he was quick to react. And that's it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And already we're underway here.
Pavlovic makes the interception. Hernandez. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Hernandez got a long way forward to join the attack. Tries to play it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Great defending, strong and determined.
Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself to be a symbol of longevity and consistency.
Real chance!
Rudiger.
Gets good distance on it. Vinicius Junior.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Ødegaard.
Will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Some good work on the right flank here. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Liverpool are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now, can they get him away? Haaland, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that pass is somewhat less than...
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Ronaldo is standing over this one.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Messi!
Bellingham. Vietnam look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Nicely spread. Crosses it in here. And that has been knocked clear.
And the counter is on.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Rice. Ødegaard. And here's Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hernandez.
Is flagged offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Ødegaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Haaland.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Hernandez. Ødegaard. It's Bellingham.
De Bruyne.
And it's De Bruyne. Pass is just off target. And he's heaved it away. Hakimi.
And they've switched it over to the other side. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's lofted through here. Haaland. Now that's well seen too. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And that has left him in a heap. Chips it through. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, delightful ball. Abbiati tries to clear.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, well played, well played. There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Please turn your attention to the screen.
So we
for
are still
information
where we were
provided by
at the
local
beginning.
police.
It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Vinicius
So off we go
Junior.
once more.
Coming on to replace him.
Both
is
sides defensively
number
robust
6,
up to now.
Mbappe.
Out towards the flank.
There they go, hunting again.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Bellingham. So what can they make of this? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Hakimi. What a throw in. And it's Bellingham. Good ball, good take. Backward it goes. Look at the space here. Chance, surely! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the second half is off to a flyer. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Rice demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Messi. Now he's got space here. He can run onto that. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Tries from a long way out. He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Ødegaard. Number 17.